What is up, guys and gals of the internet and of AceGames Academy? My name is SnowStorm, and welcome to the first episode of Arena with SnowStorm, playing a little bit of Arms Warrior Feral Druid 2s at a lower MMR or matchmaking rating. So don't expect really huge clutch plays, just me and my buddy Sunseeker, who's been my twos partner since Cataclysm, globaling the living hell out of people. This is a compilation of 6 games, with 2 of the clips being a team that we've queued in and fought twice, with post-recording commentary giving play-by-play of what happens. So let's get right into it now. The first game, as we can tell, is pretty much Dalaran Arena, or Dalaran Sewer, excuse me. So, this was recorded today, and I'm going to pretty much throw my symbiosis on my partner here, which gives me Shuddering Blow, so I can, like, say, pull off, like, ice blocks and stuff. And why my buddy right here is going like, fuck, because apparently, from what he tells me, he couldn't go into arm spec because the game wouldn't let him. So, with that all out of the way, our little target here, which you will can tell, is not the dual wielding Frost DK. It is the Discipline Priest, because you want to make them. You want to burst right into them to get them to pop, say, pain suppression. So, I run right in, I pop the Frost DK onto my focus frame right there, and my buddy just charges into him, trying to wait till the priest gets into range, and I switch right as he does. The DK pops his Remorseless Winter, which I'll explain to, but I kind of get feared right there, and I try to trinket into another fear because of Siphene, I believe that's what it's called, Siphene being right there. That is the third fear of the game, so it's a little bit more DR'd, but I pretty much just pop my cooldowns and burst right into him, got my bleeds up and everything, and he just goes down. That priest didn't even know what hit him. So the Frost DK is trying his best to kill my buddy here, but I pop a rejuve and a healing touch on him, instant cast, popping a little bit of tranquility, getting 2 stacks up, and the going right back up in there. Oh no, I believe he pet sacked right there. I do not know, don't quote me on that. I'm trying to keep my buddy alive as well. He pops Remorseless Winter, and that's why I try to get away from him. It pretty much just stuns you at 4 stacks, so you do not want to be up in there. He tries to, as the ending of the match comes, he tries to Lichborn heal himself, but it doesn't really work for him, and he just goes down just like that. Which leads us into the next game, which is right about here, which is a Discipline Priest and a Subtlety Rogue. I have to, pretty much, my play in this is to get right in there and bring the priest right out of stealth, because of the fact that rogues now have this group stealth thing, that in this little circle around them, if you stand in it, you will stealth, and if you keep moving up with them, you will pretty much just stay stealth during the duration of that. I do not know what the spell is called on hand, but that is the reason why I have to play really aggressive to pull him out, which I kind of got lucky here when you will see it, because of the fact that right about here, I believe, yeah, my buddy right about here gets sapped, and I'm in close range of the priest, and I just pounce him right out. I try to Mighty Bash the rogue, but it gets dodged, apparently. So I'm popping CDs, and I'm just going right on to the priest, which is just going down really quickly. Can't even do anything. Can't even pop pain suppression. I don't even know if he popped pain suppression. And he just goes down like that. The rogue is now our target, since he's the last one left. Kind of obvious. He tries to blind me just a moment ago, and pretty much gets to clutch move the charge right there, as you saw before, but he just goes down without any trouble. Moving into the third game, which is a Resto Shaman Arms Warrior, a healing, and a DPS, which Arms Warriors do decently with a healing class like druids and priests and stuff. I have to play really aggressive, trying to put the pressure on them, and I don't even have to play, like, I don't even have to Cyclone in this game. We just global the living hell out of the shaman right there, which is named Mojo Minder, apparently. So my buddy just charges right in. I get a pounce right after his charge, and we just burst right into him. I got Skull Banner up and everything, and he's just not even able to get a heal off. I believe he gets that one. Nope, he doesn't get that one off, and he just goes down. Then we switch our focus to the Orc Warrior here, which is trying his damnedest to kill one of us, and he pops Die by the Sword right then, and which parries and every attack coming in, which is their which is a replacement for what Retaliation was. And he tries to leap away, but can't get away, and just goes down like that. Leading into the fourth game, an Arms Warrior Brewmaster. I'm going to put this out there. This is a little bit, I know this is kind of spoiling it, but the Brewmaster is not even able to do jack shit. And it's kind of funny. You'll see why he's not able to even protect his buddy here in like a small moment, because apparently I'm a derp and I recorded the little starting area, but So, Brewmaster is the tank spec, and Arms Warrior is a DPS spec, like people probably know, and Brewmaster is a relatively new spec to a new class, which is, well, a new class with that spec or whatever. But the gates open and we get right up in there. I aggressively sprint right in there, pounce, get him out, pop my everything, just pop everything onto him, and he's just going down without any trouble. I believe, if I'm not too incorrect, he tries to Blade Storm right about here, maybe? Maybe. I know he does have Blade Storm, and that does not do any good for him, because I believe it does a little bit better for Fury because of two weapons being able to hit multiple times, but he goes down after that little Blade Storm trying to kill us, or attempting to. So, I pop into bear form, get my little Might of Useric, or whatever you want to call it, up, and I pop Tranquility, get a rejuve up on me and my two-Spartner to keep both of us alive. Off heals too strong. And we go hard, right hard into the little Brewmaster that's trying as much as he can. Little leg sweep right there, trying as best as he can, and he can't do it. He leaves. So, this is the fifth match that we did today, which is a Shadow Priest Windwalker, and I play extremely aggressive in the first game. This is one of two games against this comp, or this team, pretty much. I just pop right in, get a leap, and get a pounce right onto the priest, and she's just can't even do anything because she's locked down like that. I get a Mighty Bash right on, and I believe he trinkets it, the monk trinkets it, and tries to Fists of Fury, which does barely anything. He tries to roll away to keep away, and tries to pop his like cooldowns and stuff, and he just can't get away. I believe my buddy right about here heroic leaps right on top of him, and he goes down without a count. And so, fifth and final match against the same team. I kind of mess up in the beginning here. I need to get a add-on called Loose Control, because that's going to help me figure out what's happening in the middle of my screen. But I kind of mess up in the beginning, as you will see right in a little bit. Um, I'm not gonna try to spoil it so much, but I think I already did. But I focus the monk. I get the priest on my little target. I hop right in there, pounce. I get leg sweeped, and right as I realize I got leg sweeped and trinkets it, I just get feared as the monk is just trying to global the living hell out of me. Does absolutely nothing. I just leap right back on him, right back on the priest, and she just can't even do much. The Scyphine tries to fear me away, but does really nothing, and I get right back onto her. I believe, yeah, I interrupted that little mind seer right there. I mighty bash her as she tries to get away, along with charge stunning her, and she pretty much just goes down after this part right there. The monk is pretty much trying to chase after me. I'm seeing if I can get away to get a heal off, excuse me, which I try to see if I can get a clone off, but I don't, because I don't trust that he won't interrupt me and try to kill me right then. I've learned from the past that I need to really keep on the move versus stuff like this. I get a pounce up and he gets out of it and spinning crane kicks, and I just sit over here, pop tranquility, get my health right back up, and I believe right about now we get the kill, but I don't get the pounce off because apparently I don't I'm not able. He apparently pulls me out of stealth, but as he dies right then, that is all she wrote, guys. And as always, I'm SnowStorm 1916. Thank you for watching.